I am Sujata Dowri, working as Assistant Professor in SGM College, Karad. From BSc third year, first topic univariate continuous probability distributions. In this topic, there are total 8 distributions. Out of these 8 distributions, the third distribution is Cauchy distribution. This is my second lecture of Cauchy distribution. So in this lecture, let we see one property or one problem of Cauchy distribution. I have x be a standard Cauchy distribution. That means I have x follows Cauchy distribution with 2 parameters as 0 and 1. Find the distribution of x square and identify its distribution. So I need to find the distribution of x square. So x square follows which distribution? That is my basic question. Okay. So the given information to you is x follows Cauchy distribution with 0, 1. Since this is given to me, that is the PDF of this Cauchy distribution is known to me, and hence the PDF of Cauchy distribution is, so let me write the PDF of Cauchy. PDF of x is fx is equal to, since it is Cauchy with 0, 1, I have PDF as 1 upon pi 1 plus x square, and the range of x minus infinity to infinity 0 otherwise. Okay, so this is my Cauchy distribution for given parameters. Okay, now I need to find the distribution of x square. That is, let me consider y is equal to x square over here. Now in SYBSC only you can find the distribution of x square. So which method is used for finding x square? Do you know? Yes, you know, in transformation of distribution function we have used these methods. We have 3 methods for finding the distribution. The first method is transformation method, the second method is distribution function method, and third method is PGF method. Okay, but PGF or MGF method. But from out of these 3 methods, I have used the second method because in the distribution function method, the function for which we want to find the distribution is non-monotonic function, and it is one to many or many to one function. So x square is a non-monotonic function, hence we are using second method, that is distribution function method. The name itself suggests what it means. The distribution function method is nothing but we are finding the distribution function of given function. That is, we need to find the distribution function of x square over here. Okay, so let me find the distribution function of x square. So over here I have, that means I need to find f of y. Okay, so let me write first over here. Distribution function of y is, so what it is? See, f of y, that is equal to, by definition, y less than or equal to y. Okay, since this is the definition of distribution function. Now over here, since we consider y is equal to x square, I replace the value of this y, which is the value of this capital Y, as x square. So what we get now? So let me write it. So f of y is equal to probability of y less than or equal to x square. Okay, this can be written as probability of plus or minus root y less than or equal to x. That means I can write this as minus root y less than or equal to x less than or equal to plus root y. Okay, so this can be written as again f of root y minus f of minus root y. This can be written by using the properties of distribution function which we see in FYBSC only. Okay, now we know that since distribution function is nothing but the integration of PDF. Okay, after having the integration of PDF with respect to minus infinity to x, we get distribution function. So from distribution function also I can find the value of PDF. So how we can find it? See, the inverse of integration is derivative. So I need to find the derivative of this so that I get my required function, that is PDF. Okay, so to find PDF of y over here, we need to find f dash of y. Okay, or derivative of f of y with respect to y. So what it comes? See, over here the derivative of f of root y. This is nothing but 1 divided by 2 root y f of root y. Okay, and the derivative of this is, since minus minus, it comes as plus 1 divided by 2 root y f of minus root y. So this is my required function of PDF. But see, over here my function has range minus infinity to infinity, isn't it? So that means it is we can have a symmetric distribution. Okay, so since it is symmetric distribution, I need to go through next steps. As see, our f of y, it becomes f of y is equal to I can write, since symmetric distributions is nothing but f of root y is equal to f of minus root y. These two functions are equal in symmetric distribution. So f of y can be written as now 1 divided by 2 root y, which is common term, and f of root y plus f of root y. Okay, fine. So this can be written as 2f of root y divided by 2 root y. Okay, so that means it is f of root y divided by root y. So f of root y means what? We need to simply replace the value of x in the PDF as root y. That is, over here I replace the value of x as root y. Okay, so what we get now? See, we check our function which comes as f of y. This is equal to, I can replace simply the value, and the denominator is as it is. So 1 divided by root y is the denominator, which is as it is. Now f of root y, that means over here I can replace the value as c. 1 divided by pi as it is, 1 plus, only the value of x is replaced as root y. So root y square, that means it is y. So 1 plus y. Simply I get this as 1 plus y. Okay. And over here the range, since it is minus infinity to infinity, but I have the function of y as x square. So if I square the term, what do we get? Minus infinity square is infinity, and infinity square is infinity. That means it is y greater than 0, or we may write it is y is in between 0 to infinity. Okay, both are. Okay, so that means now over here I can write pi can be written as I know that pi is gamma, or it is gamma half into gamma half is nothing but pi. That is, since root pi is gamma half. Okay, root pi. Simply I can write root pi is equal to gamma half, and hence pi is equal to gamma half into gamma half. Okay, so suppose I have beta half comma half. Beta half comma half. So beta half comma half can be written as gamma half comma gamma half divided by gamma. That means it is gamma half. Okay, but gamma half can be replaced as pi. Getting the concept? So I can replace the value of pi as beta half comma half. Okay, fine. So now I can have my term as, see, f of y can be written as now, or we may write this f of y over here. Okay, so that means my PDF of y is f of y is equal to, I have the term, I have some adjustments over here. See, beta can be 1 upon pi can be written as 1 upon beta half comma half. Okay, then this y, root y, that means y raised to half. If I have this term in the numerator, then it comes as y raised to minus half. Okay, so I can adjust this term as half minus 1. That means half minus 1 is nothing but minus half. So y raised to minus half. That means it is 1 upon root y, which is there. Okay, and in the denominator, I can write this term as 1 plus y raised to half plus half. Okay, that means half plus half means 1, and the term is there only. Okay, so and the range for y is 0 to infinity. So this is nothing but this. Suppose you see the PDF of this. So which distribution y has which distribution? You know the PDF, isn't it? In SYBSC only we can see this distribution. It is the form of beta distribution. So which type of beta distribution is this? Is it beta distribution of first kind or second kind? So since over here I have numerator and denominator, obvious it is beta distribution of second kind with parameter m and n, and m and n are, this is nothing but m and this is nothing but n. So we write this as y follows beta second kind with half comma half. That means the result which we have is, if x follows Cauchy 0, 1, then the x square follows beta second kind half comma half. Okay. So Cauchy 0, 1. If I have the square of Cauchy 0, 1, then we get beta second kind with half comma half. Okay. So that is the result which we have. Now the next thing which we have is, let me find moments of Cauchy distribution. So by definition, see, do you know the formula for moments, or how many types of moments you have? Already you know that there are two types of moments, central moments and raw moments. Over here I have the formula, or I need to find the raw moments. So raw moments, that is raw moments about origin, I need to find. So how, or what is the definition of raw moment about origin? Do you know? Okay, actually you know, but do you remember? That is the problem. So mu r dash is nothing but expectation of x raised to r. So that means it is by definition. I can write this as integration over x raised to r fx dx. Okay. So this is nothing but the range of x is minus infinity to infinity. Lambda divided by pi 1 upon lambda square, then 1 plus, sorry, it is lambda plus x. Okay. No, x minus mu, sorry. X minus mu bracket square dx. Okay. Lambda square plus x minus mu bracket square dx. But if we see the integral, it is actually over here x raised to r term is there. Okay. So if we see the integral is divergent function. If the integral is convergent function, then only we can find the integration. Okay, that is the basic rule of finding integration. But since the function is divergent, we cannot find the integral of this function. That means we say that moments about origin does not exist. That is over here, raw moments about origin does not exist. Since raw moments about origin does not exist, we cannot find any value, that is mean, median, or any value of moment. And since we cannot find moments, we also cannot find the Karl Pearson's measure of skewness and kurtosis for Cauchy distribution. This is the only distribution which you have that which doesn't exist the moments. Okay, that means it doesn't have mean or variance. Fine. Okay, now let me find, I have one more problem. So the problem is, x follows uniform 0, 1. X follows uniform 0, 1. Then you need to find the distribution of tan pi into bracket x minus half. You need to find the distribution of this. Okay. So what it is? Now see, I have x follows uniform 0, 1. So by using your previous knowledge, that is from SYBSC only, you know the PDF of uniform 0, 1. Okay. So may I write the PDF? So PDF of x is, so PDF is fx is equal to 1 for the range of x 0 to 1 is equal to 0 otherwise. Okay. Now let me consider y is equal to tan of pi x minus half. Fine. Okay. Now since in just now I will told you that there are three methods, and the first method is transformation method. Transformation method is used for monotonic functions. Over here we can use this method. Okay, that is, since the function is given function is monotonic, I used this function. Okay, so for monotonic function, the first step is we need to find x in terms of y. So what it comes, see, x in terms of y, that is first of all I find tan inverse, that is since it is a tan, I have tan inverse of y first. So tan can be inverted over here. So tan inverse of y is equal to pi x minus half. Okay. So again it is 1 upon pi tan inverse of y is equal to x minus half. So x is I need to find the value of x. Hence x is equal to half plus 1 upon pi tan inverse of y. This is x in terms of y. That is my first step. Okay, what we get? X is equal to half plus 1 upon pi tan inverse of y. Okay. Now in the next step I need to find dx divided by dy. So dx divided by dy comes as, for this function I need to find dx divided by dy. So dx divided by dy, first term is constant, it comes as 0 and it is 1 upon pi as it is, and tan inverse of y, derivative of tan inverse of y is 1 plus y square. Okay. So this is the derivative of dx by. Again, modulus of dx by dy, since you see that the function is as it is because pi, which is a positive number, and y, what is any value of y, since it is y square, I get again positive number. Okay. So modulus of dx by dy is as it is. Now the next step is to find the range. For the range of x which is given to you, it is 0 to 1. What is the range of y now? Okay. So I can replace the value of x as a 0 over here. If I replace the value of x as a 0, so 0 minus half, that means it is minus half, that is minus pi by 2. Tan of minus pi by 2. So tan of minus pi by 2 is minus infinity. Tan of minus pi by 2 is minus infinity. Again I replace the value of x as 1 over here. So 1 minus half, that is half. So tan of pi by 2. So tan of pi by 2 comes as infinity. Hence the range is minus infinity to infinity. Okay. Now the next step is, the last step. The last step, that is PDF of x. PDF of y. PDF of y is f of y is equal to fx in terms of y into modulus of dx by dy. That is the formula. So fx in terms of y means what? I can replace the value of x as y in our fx and then into modulus of dx by dy. But observe your fx. Fx is equal to 1. That means it is constant term. Okay. So there is no any change. It comes as it is 1 into modulus of dx by dy. That is this term. So 1 upon pi 1 plus y square, and for the range it is minus infinity to infinity is equal to 0 otherwise. So this is my required PDF of y. So what is the distribution of y over here? Do you know what is the distribution of y? The distribution of y over here is, can you see? So the distribution of y is Cauchy distribution, standard Cauchy distribution. So the result which we have is, if x follows uniform 0 1, then tan of pi x minus half. This follows standard Cauchy distribution, that is Cauchy with 0 1. Okay. Now the last part of this distribution is, one more problem is there. If I have the problem as, so that is the last part of my Cauchy distribution. So which finishes the third distribution of TYBSc first topic. TYBSc first topic. So the problem is, x and y are independent standard normal variates. Then I need to show. See, I have given x follows normal 0 1, y follows normal 0 1. X and y are independent. Okay. And then show that x divided by y has Cauchy distribution. So I need to find the distribution of x divided by y. Okay, so let me write first of all what is given to me. I have given that x follows normal 0 1. So you know what is the PDF of normal 0 1, that is standard normal distribution. So let me write it. Therefore PDF of x is. So what is PDF? Fx is equal to 1 divided by root 2 pi e raised to minus half x square for the range of x minus infinity to infinity. Okay, is equal to 0 otherwise. So this is PDF of x. Now since y follows again normal 0 1, I can have the PDF of y as, PDF of y is. So what is PDF now? F of y simply over here instead of x I need to write y. So y square, and the range of y is minus infinity to infinity 0 otherwise. So this is given to me. Again, what is given to me? X and y are independent. Fine. Now, since I need to find the distribution of x divided by y, and after observing the function, we say that the function is bivariate function. Okay, since there are two variables x and y, it is bivariate function. So I need to find the joint PDF of x and y. Joint PDF of x and y, that is f of x comma y. So joint PDF of x and y, this can be found as, since we have given that x and y are independent, by definition of independence, I can write this as f of x comma y is equal to fx into f of y. So this is nothing but, I can replace the value. Values are on the board only. Fx is this and fy is this. So I can replace the value. See, 1 divided by root 2 pi e raised to minus half x square into again 1 divided by root 2 pi e raised to minus half y square. So I can simplify the terms. It can be simplified as 1 divided by 2 pi e raised to minus half x square plus y square, and the range of x and y is minus infinity to infinity 0 otherwise. So this is the joint PDF of x and y, which I need to find the distribution of x divided by y. So this, up to this I have given. Okay. Now let me have actual problems. What is actual problem over here? I need to find the distribution of x divided by y. So let me consider as, say, u is equal to x divided by y. So this can be found by using again transformation method. That is in the fourth topic of SYBSC only. I have only one. Actually, there are also three methods for finding the distribution function, for finding the distribution of bivariate data set. But for your study, there is only one method. The method is transformation method. So I have used only that method to find this distribution. Transformation method. In the transformation method, if u is given, that is only one variable is given to you, I need to consider the another variable. So another variable is v is equal to y over here. Okay. So since v is equal to y, now I can transform the variable as v in terms of y in terms of uv and x in terms of uv. So first part is y is equal to v. So suppose y is equal to v, then what is x? X is nothing but uy, that means it is uv. Okay. So y is v and x is uv. That is my first step. Now in second step, I need to find Jacobian of j, and Jacobian of j is dabba x divided by dabba u, dabba x divided by dabba v, then dabba y divided by dabba u, dabba y divided by dabba v. This is nothing but, I need to find the partial derivative of x with respect to u, partial derivative of x with respect to v, again y with respect to u and y with respect to v. So I need to find the first derivative, that is derivative of x with respect to u, that is derivative of this with respect to u. Since it is a partial derivative, that means the second term is constant, since it is partial derivative. Okay. So that means the answer for this is u, answer for this term is, answer for first term is v and second term is u. And dabba y by dabba u, it comes as c. Dabba y by dabba u is offset, it comes as 0. And since the v is present, the derivative is 1. What it comes? Only the answer is v. And since I need to take actually not j but modulus of j, and modulus of j comes as modulus of v. Okay. So that means positive part of v only. I cannot consider the negative quadrant of v. Okay. Now what is range? Since see, the range of x and y is minus infinity to infinity. Fine. So what is range of u and v now? If range of x is minus infinity to infinity, and what is your x over here? See, u is equal to x divided by y. Suppose I divide the ranges, minus infinity, infinity, minus infinity, infinity, there is no change in the range. That is, the range of u and v will be same as just like x and y. So the range will be u and v only. Right? So I may write over here, or I may have the values. The required values can be written over here. See, I required this value, that is y is equal to v, then x is equal to uv, then Jacobian of j is modulus of v. Okay. I I need this value to find the distribution. Then what is f of u comma v now? F of u comma v, this is equal to, I need to replace over here x as uv and y as again v. So I replace the value. See, it comes as 1/2 pi e raised to minus half. X square can be written as u square v square plus v square into Jacobian of z, that is modulus of v. Okay, so that means it comes as 1/2 pi modulus of v e raised to minus v square by 2 u square plus 1. Okay, but over here I need to find derivative of x divided by y. So to find derivative of x divided by y, you need to find f of u only. F of u only, that is marginal derivative of f of u comma v with respect to v. So that means v f of u comma v dv. This I need to find. So to find this, let me have, I need to write as 1/2 pi, it is v that is minus infinity to infinity. Okay, then 1 modulus of v e raised to minus v square divided by 2 u square plus 1. Since the integral is even function, I can write this as 2 divided by 2 pi. Okay, 2 divided by 2 pi 0 to infinity 1 divided by v e raised to minus v square divided by 2 u square plus 1. Okay, now since the range of v over here is 0 to infinity, now it is not minus infinity, v is 0 to infinity, I can put the value of v square divided by 2 u square plus 1 is equal to t. So what we get over here, I need to find only the value of dv. So what is dv? 2v divided by 2. Okay, u square plus 1 as it is, dv is equal to dt. So what is the value of dv over here, or v dv? I have the term, actually not it is v dv, it is 1 upon v. So let me have this dv u square, no, dv can be written as dt divided by v u square plus 1. Okay, so I can replace the value as in the function only, or I may have v over here only. So I can replace the integration, or this can be written as, see, I can replace this as f of u is equal to, I have 1 divided by pi as it is. Okay, then the integration over here, since v is 0 to infinity, t is also 0 to infinity. Okay, so the range doesn't changes, so 0 to infinity I have, see, since v dv is dt divided by u square plus 1, I have the term as e raised to minus t 1 divided by 1 plus u square dt. This is the term which I have. Okay, now I need to find the integration of this. Okay, so what it comes, see, the constant part is 1 up plus u square, it is constant, it is common. Then e raised to minus t minus 1 0 to infinity. So this comes as 1 upon pi 1 plus u square, again 0 minus minus plus 1. So I get the answer as 1 upon pi 1 plus u square for the range of u minus infinity to infinity 0 otherwise. So what it comes? It comes as Cauchy distribution with parameters 0 and 1. Okay. So this is the last example of Cauchy distribution. In Cauchy distribution, the first lecture is definition. After that we are finding distribution function, then quartiles, and then some problems. In second distribution of Cauchy, we will find moments and problems of the Cauchy distribution. Thank you.